My name is Nora Jost. I am a cyclical Cushing's survivor. Friendly reminder that I am not a medical professional. I'm here to tell you about my life. If you're looking for a medical professional, go see one. So today we're going to talk about medication that affects your cortisol. So pre-surgery, there's a medication called Ketoconazole, and that lowers your cortisol levels. And why would you take it? Your cortisol levels are too high, and it helps with a few things. So one, it helps if you're scheduled for surgery but you can't have surgery yet, because it helps bring your cortisol levels down and provides you with some relief. I started out at 400 milligrams daily, so I would have one pill at 8 and one pill at 10. I was upped to 600, in which case I saw more relief. You have to stop this 2 weeks before surgery if you're doing it as surgery prep, because you can get false readings on your cortisol, and then you wouldn't know if your surgery was a success or not. Sometimes people have had multiple surgeries and they're not in remission, which is tough. And if you're one of those people, like, I feel for you. I made a really good friend recently who's one of those people, and like the strength that she has is ridiculous. So I admire you so much. So if you're one of those people, one of the reasons to be on Ketoconazole is it provides you with so much relief, like long term. Usually you wouldn't want to be on something like that long term because it can affect your body, your liver, which is a fear that we had when I was on it, because I had yellow eyes, and it was partially because of like that, and partially because I wasn't drinking enough water, didn't realize it. So you just have to be mindful, but you know, it can affect your liver long term, so you need to know if you can handle it. After surgery, you're going to take something to give you cortisol. Why? So your pituitary tumor or adrenal tumor has been making cortisol for your body. So your body's not making it itself, or for the most part it isn't. They call it like waking up, when your adrenal or pituitary wakes up. So when they take it out of you, sometimes you're making none, or you're not making a lot at all. As I told you, I'm at 6 if you watch my previous videos. Because of that, you need to raise your cortisol to a normal level so that you don't crash. What does a crash look like? There's a basic crash, and then there's an adrenal crisis. So a basic crash is when you start to feel nauseous, tired, and achy. You start puking and throwing up, and your headache is so bad, and you're like in sweats, and you're like shivering, go to the hospital. You're in an adrenal crisis. It is life-threatening. It is dangerous. Go to the hospital. Do it. You're like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't. No, like, go to the hospital. So why is it helpful to have hydrocortisone? Because it raises up your cortisol levels. It makes it so that you're in that normal range. So it's ironic because I took some to lower them and then I have to take some to lift them. Are there other medications out there? Yeah. Other people take other medications. I don't know about those, to be honest with you. I know that some people prefer them. There's one that I think also helps with inflammation. Yeah, I'm not on those, so I really don't want to comment on them, but you're welcome to do that research and to find out more about that yourself and ask your doctor for alternatives. But again, this is about my own experiences, so because I haven't taken them, I don't want to comment on it. What else am I on post-surgery? My vitamin D levels were very low, so I take 2 vitamin D supplements daily. My ferritin was low, so I take iron sorbs to help raise that up. They're both in normal range now that I've been on those. I'm on the hydrocortisone still, and occasionally I take B12, which helps with energy, but I don't take it every day. I have high testosterone. We don't know yet if it's because the Cushing's caused PCOS or if it's just because of chemical imbalances that haven't really fixed themselves yet. Because of it, I'm on Lipitor, atorvastatin. Lipitor is like the overall, and atorvastatin is like the umbrella underneath, you know, the psh, psh, whoosh. So I'm on that, and I am on flutamide. I take both of those every day. So so far it hasn't been a great change with my testosterone. So I will let you know when I figure out if I also have PCOS or if it was high levels that still needed to be situated. Yeah. So those are the medications that I was on pre and post surgery. If you like what you've seen in this video, please subscribe below.